Good afternoon, everybody. Sergeant Clark here with Sergeant Clark's Trades. Just wanted to talk about something that I know a lot of people really aren't thinking about, and that is the aftermath of the squeeze. So I was just in another YouTuber's live chat, and I mentioned it. Shout out to the masked investor. He's another guy that I personally like. A lot of great content, a lot of great energy, constant positivity. Go check him out. Like him, subscribe to him as well, support the community. But in the aftermath of the squeeze, a lot of people don't realize the potential that you have to continue adding to your wealth long term with what's going to happen with this squeeze. So one of the things we're going to see is a lot of these blue chip stocks start to pull back when these margin calls start happening. The reason being that a lot of these hedge funds are long in the blue chip stocks. You know, Disney, Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon, like all these big companies that are just seeing consistent growth. We're seeing them in the red right now while we're going green. And we're going to continue to see that. And what I believe this sets up the opportunity for, and what I'm personally going to do is, yes, I'm going to pull my money out of AMC during the squeeze, you know, when I'm at a support that I believe, once I've made enough money that I'm comfortable with not leaving, you know, to where I'm comfortable leaving money on the table if that happens. And what I'm going to do is, when these stocks are crashing down, the long-term plays, I'm going to start adding money into those. Yes, I'm going to pull money out, pay off debt, you know, pay my house off, whatever it's going to be. You know, I'm going to use the money also to reinvest back into the market, into these more stable stocks, these more stable companies. You know, me, I'm big on microvision, Tesla, obviously, with the potential continuing forward there. If Elon Musk takes Blue Origin public, you know, that's another opportunity. But just continuing on with that, SpaceX, Blue Origin is Jeff Bezos. But, you know, you have the opportunity to buy these larger blue chip stocks at a discount and potentially continue growing what you just made. It's almost double dipping with what's going to happen with the squeeze. You know, you can ride that wave up with AMC and kind of catch the bottom of these larger stocks. And as they begin to recover, that money will just keep printing for you continually. And that's personally my play. That's something I'm looking to do to continue growing long term, so that this money isn't just a short term kind of thing. You know, this is kind of, especially right now with all the new regulations being put in place to prevent it, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for us. But you can set yourself up to take advantage of this long beyond just the time of the short squeeze by reinvesting that money. You know, obviously this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor like 90% of the people out there. But that's my personal play. That's how I'm going to play it, to continue making money to where, you know, I may not have to work if I don't want to. You know, say I make $1 million and reinvest it, and these companies start growing and seeing 10 to 15% growth year over year. You know, that's $100,000 a year just in the growth from those companies on $1 million. So I just wanted to put this out there because I feel like the squeeze is very close, you know, and it's getting to be crunch time. And while people are trying to predict when the squeeze is going to happen, or, you know, what the top's going to be, all that kind of stuff, I'm not focusing on that. I'm staying patient. You know, this is a patient man's game. But I'm thinking more long term. I'm thinking of what I can do to set myself up in the future to continue to continue to experience success beyond just the short squeeze. And I feel that a lot of people have that opportunity if they're aware of it and if they're willing to be smart about it. You know, it's no secret that a lot of these people who win these huge lotteries go broke within a few years. And it's because they didn't know what to do with their money. They blew it. You know, they spent it on stupid stuff, houses they couldn't afford, and then they went broke again. But if you're smart with your money, if you make the right choices and you're patient, you know, this is not the stock market is a very patient game. You have to continue to play the stocks, ride the ups and downs. And I feel that with what's going to happen with this squeeze, there's going to be a lot of stocks down that you will not probably see down at that level again for a very long time. And it gives you that opportunity to ride that wave back up and continue to ride the success of these companies moving forward, you know, wherever those companies go. You know, a lot of people were like, oh, if you had invested this much in Amazon years ago, you'd be a millionaire now or whatever. Well, you still have that opportunity, you know, not necessarily obviously at the rock bottom, but you can catch a lot of these companies at a bottom that they're not going to, at a low and a bottom that they're not going to see again for possibly years to come. And take advantage of it. Don't waste your money on stuff you don't need, you know, that's not going to provide value to your life. You want a new car? Cool, get you a new car. You want to put a roof over your head and buy your first house? Awesome, do it. But think smart about your money, you know, be wise, and don't make your decisions emotionally. You know, don't think short term. Always have a long-term plan for stuff. You know, you should be thinking not just the next year of my life is going to look like this. I'm not going to have to work. I'll be able to take vacations, travel, do whatever I want. But what happens when you blow through all that money within 3, 4, 5 years? Then what? Do you have to go back to work? Or are you going to make the decision to be smart with your money? Make investment decisions that better you, that better your children, your family. So I just wanted to put that out there because I do feel like we are very close to the squeeze, and let you all know, you know, with transparency, the kind of decisions that I'm going to make with my money. This is my choice. It's my money. But at the end of the day, it's my family's money as well. It's my children's money. It's the legacy that I'm going to pass on to them. And so I've been doing all this, you know, learning stocks, learning trading, not just for the short term to benefit me. You know, I happened to enter the market when AMC started squeezing. You know, I was still learning the process, and I found it right before the squeeze. I didn't buy it because I was actually waiting on I was waiting on it to jump a little more, waiting on the economy to start re-stimulating, waiting on the opening of these markets. But, you know, I missed that swing, but then I saw everything that transpired after, like everybody else has. All the shorts and trying to run it out of business, and seeing the business decisions that Adam Aaron has made to set the company up for success moving forward. And that's the kind of companies that I like to support. You know, I will always support AMC. I have one, you know, I have a Regal Cinema that's 10 minutes from me one direction, but AMC 30 minutes in the other direction. And I go to the AMC because I support the company. I like that company better. I like their product better. And I definitely support their CEO. But I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to make this video to try to encourage y'all to be smart, to be patient. You know, like I said, I shouted out Master Investor in the beginning. Like he says, act like you've been here before. But at the end of the day, think long term, don't think short term. Be patient, make decisions with your head, not with emotion. And y'all just continue buying, continue holding. Short squeeze looks like it's right around the corner. All signs are pointing that way. So if you need to take a second, put your phone down, walk away. You know, there's a lot of new dates being put out there. A lot of, you know, today CNBC mentioned something about a margin call happening. Hey, if it happens, great. If not, it's not the end of the world. We know it's gonna happen eventually. It has to at this point. But you know, don't be let down if it doesn't squeeze, this weekend or next week. Just continue being patient, continue holding, and like I said, live your life. Enjoy your life as it is right now, and you can enjoy it more later on. So that's all I've got for this video. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Wear your masks if you have to, and y'all have a great day.